Hi guys, welcome back to Monicabuilds. I am Monica and today I am back with the Phantom Manor part 3 Let's Speed Build. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. This is a series where I build along with you but in a so it's kind of like a let's build, but it's a speed build because I sped it up. Basically, it's that. And every week before I go back into my game, I read your comments down below in the video and add anything that you suggest me. And sometimes, like this week, I even read your comments on Facebook. So the first thing you saw me do was change the staircase in front of the house because Torian on Facebook told me that it looked weird, like the white staircase with the dark wood of the house on the exterior of the house, which I totally agree, but I was following the original ride because this is a build inspired by a ride in Disneyland Paris that has the same name, that is called the Phantom Manor, and it is inspired by the Haunted Manor in the US. And so I put the darker staircase for it to look better. And then right now I am doing the attic where Simmer Erin, our dear friend that had already suggested, which I'm so thankful, she has been suggesting a lot of things for this build. So thank you, Simmer Erin. I love you so much, and thank you for your support. And she suggested for the attic, since I was struggling to find ideas for the attic, she suggested to put a lot of personal items from either the dead wife or husband that died in this house, and also a weird sign that I was planning on doing it, then I realized that those things that we got with Strangerville had there was a like orange red one, and the story in this house is that the fiance of the owner's daughter of this house, when she was about to get married, her fiance committed suicide in the attic. I know it's very creepy, but again, it's a haunted house, so there must be a creepy story behind it. So that stain is there to like remind the story. So like that, people that know the story of the ride and download this house in the gallery like understand why there's that stain. I hope so. And even people that don't understand, like they realize that something weird happened in the attic of this house. And for the personal items, I put the desk, the typing machine, the diary, and some knickknacks. And then later on I will come back to the attic and put some toys and things like that. Maybe they are toys that she bought for the baby that she could have had, or maybe these are our toys from when she was younger, since she grew up in this house. And also you saw that there is, and you see right now that there is that secret bookcase door. I was going to do a secret room there because it was suggested by just Anthony, but you know, I didn't know what to put inside that. So you will see later on I will change. There is still a secret door in this house, but when I come to it I will tell you. And then I also came back to the ballroom / dining room and other rooms to put more portraits because I felt like there wasn't enough. And of course, one of the like rooms that I remember from the ride is the how it's called, the portrait gallery That is when you get into the elevator in the haunted house or the Phantom Manor, and there is this maybe it's not called the portrait gallery. Maybe it's called the stretching room. And then you see at first like normal old portraits, and then the room stretches because you are in an elevator actually, and you see that the portraits are hiding weird creepy things, which I don't remember right now what are those creepy things, but I know that there is creepy things. So yeah, and that's why I try to put more creepy portraits. I use a lot of paintings from base game, that one painting from pets that I had put on the last uh, video on the ballroom, but then I decided to put it upstairs and use portraits from Get Together downstairs. And I'm just adding more decor to the hallway in the first floor and more decor all over the house, because I was feeling that some places in the house were kind of bare, because I wasn't feeling very inspired last week. So I'm correcting some of the things that I did in the last part. And of course, in the comments, you can always suggest me to come back to a room and add something, or change, like for the staircase. To Right now, I don't think I will change the color of the staircase again, but things I used to like that. For example, if you want me to go back in the basement and add something to the basement, right now it is just a mausoleum. I can go back. All the suggestions are welcomed. And right now, I believe it's when I decide to give up on the idea of the secret room in the attic and make actually the attic be the secret room. Because I realized that when I was struggling with the secret room, I went to Pinterest to look for ideas, and then I realized that in a lot of Victorian homes that I saw on Pinterest, the secret door actually leads to the attic. So that's why I do that, because I didn't know what to put inside the secret room, and Pinterest wasn't inspiring me. Like, the secret rooms were quite entertaining but not creepy. I didn't want to do like a doctor kind of weird thing in the attic. I felt it didn't go along with the story. So then I just decided to make the attic be the secret room, and make this room that was supposed to be the secret room just put more clutter, like things that they put in the attic. So there is that toy. I don't know what that is supposed to be. I thought it could be like, the thing, the car where you put the baby to stroll, the stroller. I thought it could be like an old stroller for a baby, so I also put the crib that came with vampires. And yeah, and those new old newspapers that came with pets. Yeah, I really like how the attic turned out. At first, I was scared I would fail it, but I really like the end aspect. And right now, you saw me, I was like looking inside of it, and I was really proud with the end result. And right now, we are starting the conservatory. For this room, I didn't really add suggestions, so I just went with um, ideas that I found on Pinterest, and I think there is a conservatory in the ride, but I don't remember at all well what it looks like. So I just went for kind of overground conservatory, a lot of ivy, to make it look, of course, abandoned, because nobody is supposed to live in this house except for the old spirits, the ghosts that are haunted this house. So yeah, it's not a creepy room. It's like just a old conservatory that looks abandoned. I completely forgot to add some vivarium. Do you call it like that? Like the things where you put the lizards and animals like that, because all conservatories, like in the disastrous adventures of the, how it's called in English, the butlers, I want to say, but I feel like that's their name in France. There is a TV show on Netflix about it, with the actor that played Barney in How I Met Your Mother. But right now I don't remember the name of the show. I'm so sorry. But in that series, one of their uncles has a conservatory, and he has a lot of weird uh, insects and animals in cages and things like that there. But I didn't do it. I just went for like a green room. Oh my god, today I am struggling so much to speak. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. I'm still struggling between working and keeping up my YouTube channel. But yeah, um, it was the conservatory. I'm so sorry. And right now I am adding the private graveyard that I suggested on the last part, but I wasn't sure I would do it. And then Seymour Erin encouraged me to do it anyway, even though there is a graveyard just next to the house. So I did the private graveyard to make it look even more creepy. I really like it. What I really like about this series is how much detail I am able to put into the build. Something that in a normal speed build I will probably not be able to do because of time constrictions. Because right now this is the third part, and most of the parts are around 15 minutes. So imagine if this was if they will all the videos were put together, this will be a very long speed build. So that works for me. I really like doing this series and put a lot of details into my build, because it's one thing I love doing speed builds and build especially. What I don't like about filming speed builds is the time constriction, and like sometimes I stress myself because I'm like, you're spending too much time into this, and because I really look details are very important for me, and they make or break a build. So yeah, and we are almost done with this. I'm just changing the entryway. I hope you enjoyed this part. Don't forget to leave your suggestions for the bedrooms on the next part, or maybe other rooms. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video. I hope you have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Bye bye!